Drop it.
What's going on, guys? TDunks here, back with another Knights and Dragons video for you. And guys, today is the day that a lot of people have been waiting for. Crazy weekend. Probably the most expensive and the most eventful weekend in Knights and Dragons in over the year now that I've played it, guys. Let's get on with it. So coming up first, let's go ahead and pop open the Guild War. And the first thing you see, besides me getting my rewards, that wasn't supposed to happen. But yeah, guys, I ran top 10. So there's that Bone Saw Carapace. Got the regular version, so I'm going to be power leveling that up. Pretty excited. Yeah, I mean. So, select those. Beast Mode Gods took first. Congratulations to the winner, Beast Mode Gods. Where's the Death Knights? So for people that aren't really in the social circle, or, you know, maybe not an alliance that, you know, inform them, the Death Knights did not take first. They didn't even war this event. To shorten this up, there's a little bit of backstabbing in the Death Knight Empire. Bomb Beyond Time ended up leaving the Death Knight Empire. There was an order put out on them to be nuked before the war, but then that ended up turning around, and the Death Knights, needless to say, got nuked right before the war. 23 of their commanders were booted from the guild with minutes before the war actually starting, guys. So they only had 17 people in the guild. They didn't even war, guys. They didn't even try to push top 10 even to get the epic. They just called it. So this is the first time since November of last year that they did not take first in the Guild War Epic event. Yeah, there was only the best raid. I believe that was the Earth raid. Yeah, I'm almost positive that was the Earth raid, where only the best took first. But that's kind of a really cloudy event there, guys. There's a lot of hacking going on. That's when the raids were extremely glitchy, and people were speed hacking, and, you know, a lot of people got booted, but some of, you know, the bonus points didn't get removed. So, you know, that's kind of a clouded situation. But this is the first epic war that the Death Knights have not taken first. So moving on, let's get on with it. Past the fact that the Death Knights did not take first, this was an insanely exciting war. So, here we go. As you can see, I was in the Juggernauts. We took 9th. 25 and 10. 18.4 million points, guys. So, you know, it was kind of a less, well, not less second. It was, you know, kind of like a nonchalant thing for me. So, Sean, who's the guild master of the Juggernauts, great guy, awesome guy. I just did a guild spotlight on them probably about 2 weeks ago here. Awesome guy. They just joined our family of guild, so they're a part of the Wonderland family with us, Jabberwockies, Wrecking House, Men Rule, Extreme, and now, you know, we have Child Clown Outlet, the Gilded Ones, and Juggernauts a part of that as well. I let them know in the beginning of the week, hey, if you need me to run, I'll do it. I, you know, got this amount of gems. This is what I'm working with. So, needless to say, they ended up needing me to run, so I ran with them, and we did a great job. So I'll go ahead and I will go through our guild results here. So, CAD Guy is coming back. So, a lot of you guys have probably seen him. He also won my 500 subscriber giveaway. He is, he was a member of Wrecking House, and he's a member of Savs. He also took top 10 in the Spirit Raid, individually. So, he is a beast. He was on break, even though he was getting the 5K gem spending events, but he was, quote, on break. So, just giving him a little bit of crap there. Hopefully he's coming back, but moving on, I'll go ahead and I'll scroll down here. Roberto from The Undertaker, Zuzu from Savs, Sean here going ham, getting that 500,000 points. I'll scroll down. You guys can see all the points. We did a really great job, guys. Like, there I am. I had 299 299,000 points. Minimum was 200,000 with a 100K float. We didn't need the float because top 10 after day 1 really didn't get pushed. So scrolling on down, I'll show you guys this. We did have leeches, which sucks, but it happens in runs, and you just gotta deal with it. But 2 of them already left. They bolted. What a joke. We had 2 guys from, what are they called? The Satan's Perfect Students or something like that. It's like SPS. And it was the Guildmaster and some other dude. And they joined and they did nothing. One of them got 18,000, the other one got 5,000. And as you can see, as soon as the war ended, they bolted. They're gone. Gone. So, you know, had leeching intentions. And then we had some guys here obviously not make it. But I'll go ahead and move on to the leaderboard now, guys. So, coming in first, the Beast Mode Gods from the Gypsy family. So if you guys did not know, the Gypsy family did leave the Republic about a week and a half, nearly almost 2 weeks ago now. Wasn't seeing eye to eye, some issues there, and it was just the best way to go to separate. So, you know, that's the Gypsy Jokers, the Gypsy Jesters, Just 3 Elite, Beast Mode Gods, Groundswell, they all left. You know, which, whatever, stuff happens. Politics in this game are extremely crazy. But they ended up taking first with a 56-2 record, 76.4 million points, guys. That is unheard of. That blew the record out of the water for the highest points. Coming in second, Bombi on Time, guys. 57-3 record with 75.4 million points. That is extremely close. 75 and 76 million points. There's only, let's see, 24, 48, 72 hours in this event. They were getting over 1 million points an hour, and they were declaring like every half hour to 45 minutes after each war. Excuse me. So these guys were absolutely going at each other. I got some information from the Bombi on Time crew. I know that yesterday there was a little bit of problem with the server. Some people weren't able to get on. I think that was a mutual thing all the way around for all Knights and Dragons. I know I personally got compensated 20 energy, so that was relatively nice. But then I know this morning they were having problems in wars where they weren't getting points, and like they would spend the energy and it would cost them the energy, but they weren't getting the points. Like it would say, oh, you just earned 760 points, and then it wasn't going towards their personal or the guild score. So a little bit of problems there. I'm not sure, you know, if other guilds had that, but I know for sure Bombi on Time did. Bombi on Time consisted of members of the 3D Alliance, the Jedi Alliance, which is the Republic, and then some Empire guilds that left Empire and followed Bombi on Time. So it was really a group run here. It was a dethrone run that, you know, took it all the way to the end, guys. We were watching this so close in the last hour. I don't know how Beast Mode Gods jumped up another almost 1 million points. I thought that they had finished, and I could have swore that they were only 600,000 points in front of Bombi on Time after both their war ended. So, but moving on, Bombi on Time, their number 1 scorer was Brutus, who is their guild master. He had 3.1 million points. 3.1 million points. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's like, he probably spent 15 to 20,000 gems, guys, to get that. That's wicked. I can't even put that into words how insane. He went 4,802. He had 408,002 wins with 144 losses. Nearly 5,000 wins. That's, again, insane. You know, they had tons of guys over 2 million, including Tyler from the Knights of Furians, who, shout out to him. He's an awesome guy. I've ran with him in like the Harley Quinn war and the Stalwart War. Really cool guy. He was over there supporting the Republic. We also had a couple other guys over there. Don't know the other guys as well, but I definitely know Tyler. But moving on, So top 2 guys were absolutely insane. You know, individually and, you know, as a team, they just put up insane points. And then moving on, Epic Knight coming in 3rd with 55 battles. That's actually quite a bit, guys. They battled a ton. They just didn't put up the points that the Bomb Beyond Time and the Beast Mode gods did. They, you know, had similar battles. So, Bomb Beyond Time had the most with 60. They had 5 less, but they had nearly. Sorry, guys, getting my words. Literally and nearly were getting mixed up there. They had nearly a 1/3 less points, so they just weren't pumping out as much points as the other guilds were, which obviously higher gem counts are going to do that. But moving on, coming in 4th is QC Power, 35 and 10. I know we personally battled these guys. We ended up beating them and the Blackhearts. We had a few really bad draws in the beginning. We kept on drawing top 10 guilds, and you know it was like, come on, like, yeah, we're going for top 10, but other guilds, you know, draw people that are outside the top 25. Some people are drawing people that are out of the top 50, and they're still doing top 10 runs. So we had a little bit of unfortunate draws, but you know, we were still able to do work and stay top 10 and put up some really good points. But back to the other guys. So coming in 5th, Blackhearts, 37 and 10, 22.7 million points. 6th is XXX Danger, 38 and 17. So they really put in a lot of wars too, guys. Not as many wins as the other guilds, but they definitely put in a ton of wars. They had 21.7 million points. And then we have German Elite, which was the Republic's other running guild. 23 and 11 with 19.4 million points. Coming in 8th is the Blood Roses with a 28 and 13 record, 18.9. And then here we are, the Juggernauts. So we went 25 and 10 with 18.4 million points. Really took it easy the last like day and a half. You know, once we locked it up, you know, we kind of just threw it in cruise control. Some of our people, you know, didn't really, you know, go ham anymore. You know, once we got comfortable and we knew that we weren't going to take, you know, 1st or 2nd or anything like that, you know, we kind of threw it in cruise control and, you know, we just took our top 10. We still did awesome and still beat a lot of people, but, you know, obviously, there's no need to waste gems. 4 through 10 get the same exact rewards. It's just a number that you're dealing with. So, you know, we took 9th. Coming in 10th was Band of the Hawk. They were 26 and 18, 17.1 million points. We were battling with them for a little while. You know, like day 2 really, where we were going from number 9 to number 10 to number 9 to number 10. And then they kind of died down the last day as well. You know, didn't spend as many gems, which, whatever, you know, you really don't need to. But let's go ahead and check out 11. So coming in 11th was Unicorn Prospects with 10.2 million points. After day 1, these guys had nearly 8 million points. They were right in contention with top 10. We thought that, you know, maybe we could have had, you know, a guild that wasn't going to make top 10 again. Similar to the Apocalypse War and the Harley Quinn War. And I'm sure there's other ones where people have tried to push top 10 and not gotten it. But those are the 2 that I know for sure. But then we found out that they were just running top 25. They coasted the rest of the war. They only got 2 million points over the last 2 days and just collected their top 25. So awesome job to them. Coming in 12th is the Wolves of Kala. 13th is Drags. 14th, Italia with a 24 and 3 record. Really good job. Pretty solid record there for top 25. Not even that many battles, but you know, these other guilds had, you know, more battles. Even if they don't win, they still have more points. So awesome job. They had like a high battle to points ratio, I guess, there. Moving on, 15th is Incursions, 22 and 7, 7.77 million points. 16th, the Knights of Thrones. So this was a Republic-supported run for the Knights of Thrones. They finished 19 and 12, so you know, quite a few losses there, but still managed to get in those wins when they counted. They took home 16th, 17.5 million points. And then we have the Independent Guild of YouTube Easy. Some awesome guys over there. They went 28 and 8. 7.4 million points. Unity coming in 18th, 24-7 record. And then coming in 19th, we have God's Finest, which is another Republic guild. I know that they've been planning this top 25 for a long time, and the fact that they're finally able to do it, awesome job. Congrats to all those guys over there. So they finished 23-9, 7.3 million, and then we have the D coming in 20th. So really great job for this independent non-strip guild. The ability to farm somebody is back. So they did change the point system a little bit to where if somebody's wearing a weak armor, they don't get as many points. But farming is back, which, you know, that's kind of the median that we need. If I'm able to beat a guildmaster straight up, you know, I want to be able to get those points consistently. But, you know, the fact that stripping, you know, somebody throws on a fusion boost armor and they're still pulling, you know, 600 points. Yeah, I don't like that part. But they did eliminate that part and, you know, modify that. But the D still managed, as an independent non-strip guild, to still take top 25 and get that Soul Vanguard. So, awesome job. Congrats to them. Coming in 21st is the Hunters with 29-10 record. 22nd, Q-Mob with a 26-4 record. Awesome record by them. Really high win-to-loss ratio there as comparison to most of these other guilds. Coming in 23rd, Will of Fire with a 31-15 record. 24th is Sparta Unleashed with a 36-3 record. And then coming in 25th is Deathblow with a 22-12 record. So, really high points here, guys. I think the only other top 25 event to be this high, beside, you know, for wars, I know that the Fire Raid, I believe it was a really high top 25 run for raid. But the last war that I think was this big was the Soulstar Necromantle top 25. So really high scoring top 25 run here. 7 million points. Generally they're like 5 million. Higher end 6 million, but we have seen some as low as like 3.5 to 4 million. So let's go ahead and check 26. So the Night Raiders, guys, 7.059. Let's see what 25th had again. 7.096. So 41,000. The Night Raiders are a Republic guild. I know they weren't scheduled, but this still has to be somewhat of a, you know, it still has to suck somewhat, you know, being so close. But knowing these guys, knowing, you know, their leadership and their guild members and their experience, I mean, they just took second or third in a raid like a month ago or so. So I'm positive they'll bounce back and they'll do a great job. But I'll just go ahead and scroll through top 50 here. Point out any, you know, guilds that did really well. Let's see. Bring the Rain, really good record there. Never heard of these guys, so maybe a new guild working their way up. The Undertakers here. And then Dirty MFers. That name, oh my god. But yeah, guys, so that's going to do it for the top 50 there. It was absolutely insane. You know, not only is this the first time that the Death Knights have not taken first, but it was the highest scoring guild war in the history of Knights and Dragons between iOS and Android. I know when iOS had a dethrone run attempt, I know that the Rainbow Coalition's guild, I believe it was a Rainbow Rug at that time, went all the way up to about 61 million points, and that the guild that was trying to dethrone them was at like 58 million. This is 75 million points, guys. This is the highest points ever scored in the Knights of Dragons, period. Case closed, done, no questions asked. So, really eventful. This thing is a defensive beast, so I'm definitely going to be using this. Kind of sucks that, you know, about a month and a half ago, I got 2 Hellfire plate mails, one from running top 25 in a raid, and then an accidental top 25 with the Bystone Savages. But, you know, obviously this is on a whole different level from that, so it's a great replacement. I'll use it on the regular. So, yeah, guys, but that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. I'm going to be doing a power leveling video of the Bonesaw Carapace, so you guys can go ahead and watch out for that. But yeah, guys, until next time, this is TDunks signing off.